Oh, it's time.
4 tips. Hey, what's up, guys and gals? I want to talk to you for a moment about bloating and how you can stop and prevent it from happening in the future. Well, I'll specifically use myself as an example. I have digestive problems. Some of you know about that. I mentioned it before. And what'll happen is when I eat certain things, it's like a punch in the gut. When I eat certain things, not right away, but after a while, when it gets to the digestion process, uh, bad things happen. Mostly it's not anything, you know, terribly bad. Mostly, I just get a little bit, sluggish. I will bloat. My stomach will, get a little bigger. Up under my throat, I'll notice that, it looks like I've developed an extra chin. That's normal sometimes, especially if I eat a lot of something that will bother me. Everyone's a little different. Now, you might look on the internet and you might look up, ways to stop bloating, but they really don't, do a deep dive into the real cause of bloating. Yeah, in some cases it might be, you're not drinking enough water. Maybe you're not chewing your food quick enough. Maybe there's air pockets that form when you're eating. But most of the time, bloating, using myself as an example, is because you're eating something that your body does not like. Maybe you're eating something that your body is not tolerating. Maybe you can't tolerate dairy. Maybe you can't tolerate gluten. Maybe it's just you ate a big steak and your body is taking a long time to burn and digest meat. I've read a lot of places meat is easily digested, but I don't know if I agree with that because it's a fact. It's known that your body uses up a lot of its energy to break down meat. Now, some people have a high metabolism. Some people, break down foods a lot quicker. Metabolism can play a role. But when it comes to me personally, and like I said, everyone is a little different. The same person can eat the same amount of stuff, and then one person doesn't have any bloating issues and the other person is fine. My tip is, like I said, in most all cases, you're bloating because of something you're eating. My tip is to do what I did if you're experiencing bloating. Make a log, write down on a piece of paper every day what you're eating. Okay? I know for some people, for some people that eat a lot, looking at a couple YouTubers here, for some people that eat a lot, it may be hard. You may run out of a notebook in a couple days. All right. But try if you can to write down every meal. You can write down portions also. And wait and see how your body reacts a couple hours later to that or instantly. Now, if you have an instant reaction, if you feel sluggish, if you feel really like ugh, right after you eat something, then that means your body is probably in some cases seeing that as poison might be a strong word, but your body doesn't like that. So you got to put food in your body that your body likes. To a lot of people, the accepted general wisdom does not apply to everybody. Like a lot of people say, eat a salad. You want to be healthy, eat a salad. I ate a salad. I ate a salad and I was doubled over in pain because of everything that was in there. My body could not digest. A lot of the leafy greens, a lot of that stuff. My body doesn't like that. Does not like that. That's just, how some people are. But I could go over here and I could maybe eat some Reese cups, which are high in sugar, not good for you, but I won't have many issues. So everyone is different and everyone's body and their insides are different. So, if you go on the internet, there'll be like some general ideas and tips, but I look at it more as like everyone eats different things that affect them differently. One thing that I cut out of my diet recently that helped a lot that I didn't even think was a culprit was biscuits. Just like Hungry Jack biscuits. I would have them all the time. I thought, that's pretty harmless. It's pretty harmless. Biscuits are harmless. I cut out white bread. White bread bothers me, but I never thought anything about biscuits. Actually, I have a very limited diet. It's a very boring, limited diet. And that's because so many things bother me. And I try to keep myself, in top form, meaning that I get enough sleep. I exercise, I lift weights, I run. I try to keep myself in top form, which is why it gets frustrating if I get really bloated and my stomach is distended and I feel drunk. Because I was thinking like something is not adding up, and I'll take you know I won't take a picture, but you should see all these supplements that I have got. I should get a GNC Gold card. I've got all these freaking supplements, all these things I've tried like ginger root, cayenne pepper, cinnamon. I look up on the internet all these things that are supposedly supposed to help with digestion, but none of these things help if I eat certain things. You know, in fact, some of these things, like the cayenne pepper, that doesn't feel that good if it's coming back up. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, yeah, sometimes I actually have thrown up. I've actually gotten sick from the things that I've eaten, from the excessive bloating. Because when you're bloated, I don't know if you've ever been there, but if you have extreme bloating, you will try to do whatever you can. You'll try Tums, Pepto, Alka-Seltzer. You will just put anything down the gullet that you think might help because you just want to get past it. You just want to get past that bloating. Because, when I bloat, like last night, after I finished up bloating the last comment of the day, a couple hours earlier, I had eaten in a neighbor's, and the food was good. It was stuffing, mashed potatoes, and some kind of you ever have a souffle, what do you call it, like a casserole, and you're like, they threw everything but the kitchen sink in this casserole. It was good, but I thought to myself, I might be paying for this in later. It's like a ticking time bomb. But I'm on vacation this week, so I thought if I get sick, it'll be okay. I'll just meaning I felt, I could eat this stuff because I don't have to drive anywhere. I didn't have to go anywhere after that. So hours later, if I did get incredibly bloated like I did, I could just go to sleep. And that's what usually solves it for me, actually. If I'm in that way where I'm really bloated and I've done taken my Pepto, my Alka-Seltzer, my myriad of vitamins, and nothing's working, then I'm like, okay, you know, time to conk out and sleep for about 7, 8 hours. And usually the next day, it's fixed, it's solved. My thought on that is when you're sleeping, your body goes into repair and things kind of reset. So here I am today, and I've got my notepad. So I do this every day too. I keep a track of how much I eat, what I eat, and how I feel after I eat. And like I said, some things I eat, even like Reese cups, you know, I don't know if I have as high a tolerance as Ricky Berwick for Reese cups, but Reese cups don't bother me. Some candies do, but Reese cups do not. So everyone is different. I just wanted to touch base with you all about that. And if a lot of you are having issues with bloating, just know that you're not alone. A lot of people, suffer from this problem, and I hope some of the things I said today are helpful. I may do a follow up on this a little later, because it's something I deal with all the time. So if there's anything that I find out that might help me a little more, I will impart that to all of you. Thanks and have a great day.